The Conseco Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. It's the Indiana Pacers and the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi, I'm Marv Alvin, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's hand it over to the PA announcer for the starting lineup.
Starting at center, Jeff Foster. Starting at guard, Mark Jackson. Starting at forward, Juan Artest. Starting at the other forward, Jermaine O'Neal. Starting at the other guard, Reggie Miller. The coach, Rick Carlisle.
Indiana wins the tip, and this contest is underway. The Pacers to call for the backcourt violation.
They were not able to handle the pressure, Marv.
O'Neal denies the shot.
He knew exactly when to go for the block. Great anticipation.
Payton, his man with nowhere to go. Shot clock is down to 5. Miller was not able to get the shot off in time. It's a shot clock violation.
They have to do a better job of executing their offensive sets.
Great hustle by the defense. O'Neal is fouled by Malone. From downtown, Jackson with the find. Good for 3. He was able to hit with a man in his face. A nice shot by Miller.
Let's see that again from a different angle.
From the post, hits the 2. Here's Rice. Turnaround, no good.
Artest was able to contest that shot and force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense from him right now.
Ten seconds showing on the shot clock.
Turnover. He comes away with that pass.
A sensational interception by Payton. Out of bounds, the loose ball last touched by the Pacers. Malone with defenders all over him. Misses the 2. Some nice hustle by the defender.
He got in the shooter's head that time. Even though he didn't block it, he made sure the shooter knew he was coming for it, and that may have been enough to make him rush his shot.
Smothered by Payton. 5 on the shot clock. Shot clock showing 4. Here's Miller. Misfires from downtown. We're seeing particularly effective defense being played by Malone. Payton is fouled by O'Neal. It drops. He hits both. Miller with the open look. Jackson with the delivery. Bryant is met by Miller. The Pacers continue to rotate and stay in front of their opponent. Counted for two. He didn't have too much trouble getting that basket.
He just worked his defender, and we'll see a lot more of that if the defense continues with that matchup. Foster was ready for the alley-oop, but the pass was off the mark. It was a risky play that did not pay off.
Payton with the jumper comes up empty. O'Neal able to grab rebound number 3. Loose ball, out of bounds.
They're going to turn the ball over unless they start making smarter passes.
Only 5 to get a shot off. Rice checks his man tight. Post shot is no good. Payton working from the middle.
Bryant is shooting over 65% from the...
The Pacer for Indiana.
Davis comes in for the first time tonight for the Pacers.
Dale Davis.
O'Neal made a nice move to get open for the alley-oop, but couldn't put it down.
He got hurt on that play. We could hear it from courtside. It did not sound good. Miller sends him to the line with a smart play.
He made sure the offensive player didn't score.
It's apparent that it's the left arm that's bothering him.
Night in and night out, they depend on him to help them win games. He's a big-time player, and this injury will definitely affect how they run their offense and how they defend against the other team.
Rebound collected by O'Neal. Jackson directing traffic from the left side. Jackson covered by Malone. O'Neal rises up, down to 1, out off the ricochet.
Los Angeles ball.
Advances up court. Taking their time, not rushing the shot. Backing down.
That was an excellent post-up. They got him the ball in position to score.
We've got an update on the injury to O'Neal.
He did bang up that left arm, Marv, and we thought that's what it was when it happened. Says here that he's gone for the game. They've lost one of their star players. They can deal with his absence in this game, but it'll be a challenge if he has to go on the IR.
Payton sets it up on the left side. Layup's good. The Pacers did not look very organized defensively on that possession.
A defensive rotation could have prevented that basket.
Guarded tightly by Payton. Jackson with the helper. Flushes it down. setting it up on the left side. Sampson working on his defender. Pulling up off the mark from the post. They're doing a very nice job right now rebounding the ball.
The other team is not getting any second chances.
Three on the clock. One to shoot. The Pacers cannot beat the 24. It's a shot clock violation.
That was not a good possession. Credit the defense for shutting them down.
Can't hit for two. Miller with a hurried shot. The three is off the mark.
This team is doing the right things on defense.
The shooter was pressured into a tough three-pointer by Payton.
Pacers foul to number 7, Jermaine O'Neal.
O'Neal with the foul. That's his second personal, third team foul. First shot is good. Two for two. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Misfires from three.
Rice extended himself there to force him into the difficult shot.
He made his man adjust his shot, resulting in that miss. Good defense being played by Miller. Ten on the shot clock. Fires from downtown, drains the three.
Jackson is showing us a prime example of how to contribute without scoring. He's the playmaker right now, setting his teammates up with some well-placed passes for the assist.
The Pacers are playing right up on their men. Davis with the nice defensive play.
The quick hands to strip the ball and run it back the other way.
Jackson picked up by Payton. From in deep.
They tried for an alley-oop, but came away empty-handed. It may have been mistimed a little bit on that play.
O'Neal at the rim, out of bounds, off the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Payton handling. Nicely done by Jackson. Great effort on the defensive end.
He managed to disrupt the other team's offensive flow.
The Lakers playing for the drive. O'Neal with three showing.
Jackson with a beautiful alley-oop. They made eye contact, and he delivered it perfectly.
Brings it up court, setting it up on the right. Bryant is whistled for the offensive foul. That's his first personal. Jackson sets it up near the middle.
Indiana.
All 5 players on the floor being taken out by the Pacers. 4 on the clock. Sinks it from the post area. Payton from up close.
Let's get another look at that play.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Payton was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line. It's good. He makes them both. Comes up short from the baseline. A 10-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. With the penetration. What a move. Kobe Bryant. The shot clock is on. We have a win.
Indiana.
Miller returns to the floor for the Pacers.
Reggie Miller.
15 seconds to play in the quarter. Miller with no room to breathe.
Miller for 3.
The first quarter is in the books. The Pacers lead by 3. They're off to a very strong start today.
We'll see if they can keep this up for the remainder of the game.
Bryant guarded by Miller. The Pacers are playing solid defense.
Pacers
with the pull-up.
to number 31, Reggie Miller.
That's team foul number 1 on the Pacers. Bryant is good on the first. He hits both. Moving inside, and it's good. Ten to put it up. Lays it up for 2.
Marv, let's watch that one again.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pacers. Fisher working from the middle.
They just missed completing a spectacular alley-oop. The pass was there, but they just couldn't come up with the finish.
Lakers foul to number
Miller
54,
is fouled, and it'll be charged to Grant. It dropped.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 11, Karl Malone, and number 20,
Miller makes both
Payton.
free throws. Jackson with a tight defense. Bryant with time winding down.
They did a tremendous job of converting a difficult play. Great pass and finish on the alley-oop.
He sets up on the right. Crozier right at the basket. Drains it. And he'll try to add one more at the line.
To the line for one, Austin Crozier.
Crozier wasn't able to complete a three-point play. The two's no good. Malone with the nice ball.
He did a great job of boxing his man out that time.
The nice fake. Only 5 left on the shot clock. It's good with the clock winding down. Miller with the change, and
He gets it back. Nice job of playing the passing lane.
he blows the layup. Crozier with a hustle play. Bryant forces the tough shot.
Defensive foul to number
Miller
1,
draws the
Karl
foul and
Malone.
goes to the line for 2. It's good. He makes them both. Setting it up. Hard-nosed defense being played by Jackson. Malone, not a lot of space. Finger rolls it for 2.
Payton showing some nice passing on that play. He gave it to him right where he needed it to score.
Miller gets it off, misses the 2. He hustles it down. He doesn't bite on the fake. Ten seconds to get a shot off. Shot clock is down to 5. Bryant, 3 ticks left, lays it home.
Payton is doing a nice job of finding the open player for the assist.
Puts it up from downtown. The 3 doesn't go. Fox challenged the 3 and made it difficult for the offensive player to connect.
Mark, that was an example of...
The Lakers.
For Los Angeles. Into the game for Los Angeles, number 54, Horace Grant, and number 41, Glenn Rice.
Here's Rice. No good from three-point land.
Indiana continues to do a very good job of crashing the boards at the defensive end.
Miller from in close. They've used their last
That's
foul.
his third personal team foul.
Good on the first.
The Lakers are at the limit.
2 for 2. Foster with an airtight defensive effort. 10 on the shot clock. Rice with the jump shot. Misfires from the perimeter. Launches it from downtown. And we are all tied up. Able to avoid the defender on that basket.
When you have guys flying at you trying to block your shot, it's easy to take your eye off the basket and blow the bucket. He kept his eye on the rim, followed through, and made it look easy.
Backs him down. The turnover caused by Grant.
The Lakers are playing with a lot of energy at the defensive end.
The pressure has made things very difficult for the other team. Hits it for three.
Rice able to avoid the block to drain that shot. What a play.
Crozier with the notion to fire, misses from the post. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Malone with the clock winding down. He misses the layup. His foot was over the line. Miller out of the crowd.
He is shooting 55% from the field.
Stifling defense by Miller. Only 5 to get a shot off. Bryant down to 2. No good. He had to beat the clock. Foster is looking very active right now defensively.
He knew there wasn't much time left on the 24 and kept up the pressure to force that miss.
To number 8, Kobe Bryant.
Miller is fouled by Bryant.
Team foul. Number 5.
Makes the first.
The Lakers are now in the penalty.
He hits both. Ten seconds showing on the shot clock. Rice with the open shot. The 3 is off the mark. Brings it up court. He crosses over. Reggie Miller throws it down. Timeout is called.
Los Angeles.
Rice launching from downtown. Misfires from 3. We're seeing tremendous defensive pressure being applied by Miller. Bryant on the denial.
His timing was perfect. That was a spectacular block.
That should help energize his teammates at the defensive end. Miller crosses him over from the paint. Finger rolls good.
Reggie Miller.
Artest with the pressure. Can't hit from downtown. Controls another rebound. Blanketed by Rice. Here's Artest.
They look very, very confident shooting the basketball.
The defense has not looked strong during this stretch. pulls up, counted for two. Indiana could have prevented that basket.
The defense should have rotated to pick up the man with the ball.
Jackson with the step. He takes it inside, lays it in.
That was an impressive play. The ball handler called for the isolation and beat his defender. Bryant is shooting over 60% from the floor.
Rice blocks it. Rice sets it up near the top. Bryant defended by Miller from down low.
Foster made a smart defensive play, Marv.
You're right, Czar. Foul was the only way to stop him from scoring. Team foul number 2 picked up by the Pacers. First shot is good. He makes them both. Tries one from the perimeter. No good from three-point land.
Two minutes remaining in the second quarter.
The score is 46-44.
He read the offensive player perfectly.
That was a very impressive defensive play by Bryant. Rice stays on his feet. Jackson elevates and shoots. The three doesn't go. Crozier with position.
Number 11, Karl Malone.
Malone is called for the foul, and that'll be his fourth.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 31, Jamal Sampson, and number 10,
Crozier gets them both. Bryant with the shot. It's good from just inside the arc. Setting it up on the left. The Pacers lead by 2. Lou advances the ball. Bryant played by Miller. Bryant tees it up. The two's no good. An 8-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Some patience being shown by Indiana. Rice with the nice steal.
His man exposed the ball, trying to set up for the first step, and he stripped him of it with his quick hands.
Here's Bryant. Putting up the prayer. Well, at the half, the Lakers trail by 2. Here are the key players at the half. Bryant being played by Miller. He's guarded closely. Bryant surrounded. Nails the jumper. The ball is passed around by the Pacers. Jermaine O'Neal puts it down with power. He doesn't go for the fake. Here's Rice. Hits the three. Bryant sends it back. Glenn Rice, the strong finish. He puts one up. The two's no good. Artest not able to come up with an answer at the offensive end. Bryant in heavy traffic misses the two.
Davis used his size to take away the clean look and forced him into that miss. He knows his man is outmatched on defense. He's going to look to score on him.
Bryant puts it up. The Lakers have a 5-point lead. A long two doesn't go. Grant with a second board of the game. Sets it up. Some clock being used by the Lakers. Bryant elevates, no good from straight away. Not a real high percentage shot against a taller defender.
The quick hand timed that swipe perfectly and took it away from him.
Setting it up on the right. Couldn't get it to fall. He got hit, had to change it up, and it just would not go. Bryant in traffic, comes up empty.
Good interior defense will help win games.
That was a solid defensive play by O'Neal. With the shot, off the mark from the top of the circle. Up for the board. Makes the turnaround. He is a handful for that defender.
He knows he has the weaker defender guarding him, and he's taking advantage of it.
Jackson sets it up on the left side. Bryant is not buying. Ten seconds to get a shot off. A spectacular dunk.
The Lakers failed to communicate and help each other defensively.
The offensive player should not be allowed to penetrate that easily. Bryant is met by Miller. 10 to put it up. Bryant, little room to move. Jumper doesn't go. O'Neal's been a standout so far, rebounding the basketball at the defensive end.
He's making sure that he
Sends it back. He puts it up.
He's all over me. Somebody call that.
Miller goes for the steal and is called for the reach-in. That's 3.
His third personal team foul, number 1.
Nails the long 2. Miller with the penetration. What a play! Kobe Bryant. That was great timing by Bryant. Ten on the shot clock. Bryant fires. Can't make the long 2. Rice tries from downtown. Misfires from 3.
Their defensive rebounding is still very solid, Mark.
They haven't given up many second chance opportunities.
Lakers foul.
Team foul number 1 picked up by the Lakers. Miller hits his first. Two for 2. Lou handling. A flurry of passes by Los Angeles. Bryant bothered by Miller. Bryant is 14 for 27 from the field. Bryant tries the jumper.
Bryant.
Counted for 2. Jackson with it on the right side. Backing down. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. That's team foul number 2 on the Lakers. Davis sold the defender on the pump fake and gets himself a trip to the line.
He did a pretty good job of getting the shot up on that foul to make sure the referees called it a shooting foul.
Skip it. Skip it.
Seconds showing on the shot clock. Batted away by Miller. Ten seconds to get a shot off. Sampson with the rejection. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. 4 on the clock. One hands it.
Here's that play one more time.
Hey, go, go.
Bryant, 4 ticks left. They've had a lot of success shooting the ball from that distance tonight, Czar.
Bob, the defense has concentrated too much on preventing penetration, and as a result, they've given up those shots.
The delivery by Jackson. He's picked the defense apart with his passing tonight.
Well, Marv, he has that knack.
Timeout is called.
Los Angeles. Substitutions. Los Angeles.
Open.
They gambled on that play and it did not pay off. It takes a perfect pass to complete an alley-oop.
Bryant making a defensive statement. Payton with a step outside the line. O'Neal low in the post. The score is 65-63. From point-blank range.
O'Neal made the right decision, Mark. He made sure the offensive player didn't get an easy basket.
Team foul number 2 picked up by the Pacers. Good on the first. Miller with the ball. He elevates. The two's no good. Malone is there. O'Neal gives him no room. The two's no good. He continues to go after every rebound at the defensive end.
This is the type of effort that wins games.
Deflected. Miller crosses over. Horry is banged up in that collision.
To number 5, Robert Horry. That's his second personal team foul, number 3.
He's cradling that left arm as he comes off the floor.
On the bright side, he's not their best player, so this injury shouldn't have much bearing on the outcome.
Reggie Miller.
Heading back in for the Lakers.
Number 41, Glenn Rice.
Miller sinks them both. Payton bringing it up court. Malone has to fire with the clock down to 5.
Payton is really seeing the court well tonight. He's doing a great job of setting up his teammates.
Jackson being guarded closely, able to finger roll. Payton advances the ball.
Left in the third quarter.
The pass played perfectly by Artest.
He did a nice job of staying in front of his man and forcing a bad pass.
Malone is in trouble. He's close to the foul limit.
The other team needs to go right at him on offense.
They are at the limit. Miller sinks it from the line. Miller makes both free throws. Can't hit from downtown. With the penetration. Miller from close range.
Awarded.
Bryant with 5 to spare, and we're all even. Jackson working from the middle. From the low block, comes up with 2.
O'Neal made a nice move to score the bucket. He's dangerous when he gets the ball down low.
Bryant with the jumper, doesn't get the long 2. Collected by O'Neal. Can't hit for 2. He brings it down. Davis using the pump fake to draw the contact, but no whistle on the play.
The officials perhaps ruling the contact is not effective shot, and so no whistle.
About 12 seconds left on the clock. Shot clock is down to 5. It drops.
Bryant.
No shot clock now as time winds down. Davis at the basket.
To number 54.
Grant gets called for the foul and picks up his third. Makes the first.
In the penalty.
He hits both. The Lakers.
Los Angeles.
Shoots from downtown. 3/4 through this game, the Lakers trail by 2. This game still hasn't been decided. The score is close with only 1 more quarter left to play.
This is shaping up to be an exciting finish.
With the jumper, comes up empty. Sampson with another rebound. Bryant loses him with the crossover. He's stripped by Jackson.
Play. The offensive player cut to the hoop and did a nice job of finishing the alley.
Brings it up court. Stolen by O'Neal. The other team is having a difficult time handling the pressure.
They're forcing them to turn the ball over and make bad decisions.
The layup doesn't fall.
Bryant is not allowing the other team to have second chance opportunities.
His defensive rebounding has been very impressive thus far today. Can't find the hole. O'Neal comes down with it.
We're seeing some great positioning by the defender tonight.
Shot clock's at 5. 2 seconds. It's a shot clock violation committed by the Pacers.
They weren't able to handle the other team's defensive pressure.
Oh, the gorgeous move by Rice from the post. Ten seconds showing on the shot clock.
O'Neal made a quick move to get open for the alley-oop. Great job by his teammate to hit him with the pass.
He changes direction. Hits the two.
Rice.
Jackson setting it up. O'Neal at the rim.
To number 31.
Sampson is whistled for the foul, his second personal.
Team foul, number 1.
O'Neal makes his first. He makes them both. He crosses over, able to penetrate. Kobe Bryant. Shot clock showing 4. At the buzzer. It's no good. He had to throw it up.
They should have had that rebound.
You're right, Czar. They wasted an impressive defensive stop.
O'Neal saw an opening, hugged the basket, and made a spectacular play to complete the alley-oop.
Davis with a nice block. Miller did a nice job of drawing that foul.
That's his third personal. Team foul, number 2.
Jackson covered by Payton. Only 5 to get an
interception. Beautiful play. He saw that pass all the way and stole it.
Payton abuses him with a
Pacers
crossover.
foul to number 7, Jermaine O'Neal. That's his 4th personal. Team foul, number 1.
Payton is fouled, and he's being sent to the line.
Payton.
First shot is good. Payton gets them both. O'Neal from up close. O'Neal with 24 points and 12 rebounds. The nice dish by Jackson.
What a delivery for the big finish. He's making it easy for his guys with those nice passes.
Bryant with the jump shot. The two's no good.
O'Neal picks up another defensive rebound. He's done a great job this quarter on the glass.
Misses the two.
It's unbelievable that they're missing this many easy shots and still lead the game. Doesn't say much for the other team.
Rice setting up down low. The feed by Bryant.
Indiana. For Indiana.
Foster substitutes back in for the Pacers.
Jeff Foster.
Clutch to 5.
Jackson is showing some spectacular passing right now. The perfect delivery on that alley-oop.
Rice with the notion to fire. Miller handling. Jermaine O'Neal puts down the one-hander.
Bryant showed a lack of aggressiveness, Mark. He should have committed the foul to stop the basket. Forces man to hit some free throws for those points.
Payton working from the right side. Rice right at the basket. Too much contact. Could not adjust in time to make it fall. Jackson picked up by Payton. O'Neal is starting to heat up, Czar. He's hitting 3 in a row.
He's starting to feel it. They should keep going back to him.
Rice, closely guarded, hits the close one. O'Neal is called for 3 seconds in the key.
He has to be careful. The referees are keeping an eye on things in the key.
Horry is checking back in.
They've looked at his injury status, and they've evaluated it and feel that he can continue.
O'Neal called for his 5th on the foul.
He can't afford to commit any more fouls. The other team should make an effort to go right at him.
Payton from in close. No good. The contact forced him to adjust his shot, and he couldn't make it stick.
Part of the reason this team trails is the poor inside shooting. It will be very tough to catch up if this continues.
Ten on the shot clock. The loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers. Shot clock's at 5. From in deep, hits the finger roll. The emphatic dunk.
Simpson.
Setting it up. The Pacers keeping the defense moving. 10 to put it up.
The Pacers have gone back to their hot shooter, and he's still delivering.
Sent back by O'Neal. Bryant from point-blank range. The Pacers are not getting it done, Czar. The double. And a timeout is called by the Pacers. major player changes being made by the Pacers. Best sets it up near the middle. With the pull-up, no good. He had to beat the clock. Sets it up. Horry from down low gets the shooter's touch. Best advances the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
The Pacers moving the ball around the offensive end. 3 to get it off. Clock's at 2. Hits for 2. And a timeout is used by Los Angeles. Bryant sets it up near the top. Hook shot's good.
Bryant got the pass down low and did a nice job of completing the basket.
Seconds showing on the shot clock. Shot clock showing 4. At the basket, Jones with some body English to try and get it to fall, but it's no good. Too much contact. Rises up, the 2's no good.
The Pacers are not allowing the other team to get in position for offensive rebounds.
They're making an impressive effort in crashing the boards. The intentional foul committed by Bryant. Personal foul number 4. Payton commits his first and is called for the intentional.
Payton, that's his first personal.
Best hits his first. 2 for 2. Counted for 2.
Bryant gets the bucket with the defense right in his face. What a shot.
Payton gives the intentional and is called for his second personal.
Payton to the line for 2. Travis Best.
Best misses his first. Best hits 1 of 2 from the line. Jones comes up with it.
And they run it back up court. A nice defensive stop that time, using his quick hands to get the steal.
13 seconds left to go in the game. There's the horn, and this one is over. The Pacers take this game and should enjoy this win.
They outplayed the other team and deserved to come out on top.